Hello, guys. Um, I hope the lighting is good. I think it's very bad. It's the night time, so probably you cannot see me clearly. Guys, today we are having another money talk. I know one of my most popular videos on my channel is the subject of money. It's doing quite well, so I thought, you know what, why not share another piece of my knowledge, my little nugget of wisdom with you when it comes to money. If you are here for the first time, my name is Anisi, and on this channel I share a little bit of everything with you. So today we are going to talk about emergency fund and the importance of having an emergency fund. And what is an emergency fund? It's just money set aside in the event of an emergency. An emergency might be something like you losing your source of income, which could be your job, or probably unfortunately you are ill and you cannot work for some time, or you have a car breakdown, or you need a renovation for your roof, or just something unforeseen happening, and having the money to take care of it immediately and not going into panic mode because you do not have that money. So that's basically what an emergency fund is. And how I come to realize the true importance of an emergency fund was when I got fired a few years back. I got fired from a job, and I had nothing saved. I probably had about $2,000, and luckily I was living in a very cheap apartment. At the time it was about $600, so that $2,000 ensured that I could have stayed in this under this roof for about 3 months, and I needed to replace my job within that 3 months. And I can recall how it felt losing that job, hearing the HR person say, "Hey, you are let go," and how I felt. I went in panic mode. I felt shocked. I felt frozen, and that was all because I wasn't ready for such news. I had nothing saved. I immediately felt like, who am I going to turn to? What am I going to do? Like, really scared. So scared that I don't even think I could cry immediately, because I was so shocked and so scared and just looking in my mind for a resolution that I didn't have. And I think maybe sometimes one of the reasons why many of us may not find having an emergency fund an urgent priority is because we may have never experienced being faced with such situations where you are about to be homeless, or probably you cannot feed your family, or maybe because some of us have people we can fall back on, but even that is not reliable, and we shouldn't expect anything from anyone really, because everybody has their situation, so it's important that you prioritize having an emergency fund. And for me, how did I start building my emergency fund? It was as simple as making it a priority. It was as simple, nothing else was a priority. Dressing beautiful, buying new clothes was not a priority. Going on vacation was not a priority. I will tell you, the first time I went on vacation was in 2017. I lived in America for many years, but the first time I went on a vacation was in 2017, because I knew what my priorities were, and I knew that vacation was always there. I could always have a vacation, but the fear of being scared that I maybe might become homeless or may not have food to eat, that was much more important. I needed to take care of that. So some of the things I did to ensure that I slowly, because this is not a overnight process, it's gradual, because based on, you know, your expenses. No, I don't think anybody, you know, any regular person like you and myself can just say, okay, I'm gonna put away money tomorrow, this is gonna cover for 6 months. We do not have it like that. So it has to be a gradual process. So for me, I refrain from doing stuff like my nails, because those things are very expensive and they add up. I refrain from going to the salon as often as I would have liked. I refrain from buying fancy clothes. I refrain from taking vacations. I just even cut off cable. I do not have cable, and I still do not have cable. I refrain from shopping a lot. You know, I know a lot of ladies love to shop, but you have to remember your priorities, because hey, I tell you, it's very unpredictable. Life is very unpredictable. You don't know. Tomorrow you wake up and it's not just losing your job. It could be a health crisis. It could be you need your car to go to work, and then your car break down and you need money to fix it. Where are you going to get that money from? You have a house, you have a leak in your roof that needs to be taken care of immediately. How are you going to take care of that? So it's a lot of things, and it's just so important that that we make an emergency fund a priority. Many people ask, how much do I need to save, to set aside for an emergency fund? That is discretionary. It's up to you, the individual, what your expenses are. And I would say there's no limit, you know. If you can, it's a process. So if every month you can take $100 from your paycheck and put it away into a savings account, preferably a high yield savings account, and just put it there, and let it grow. But you feel so much safer just knowing that you have that security, because it's security. It it's like a soft bed that you fall on when life happens. It makes you feel comfortable. You don't have to be in panic mode when stuff like this happen, and your roof is falling apart, when you lose your job, when you are told that, hey, you need to get an extra test done that probably costs $2,000. You know, it's just important. It's important. If you haven't started putting money aside for an emergency fund, start today. And you don't have to start big. You might say, I'm not making enough, but $20, start with $20, start with $50, but start. Do not wait to build an emergency fund, because it is very important. Do not downplay the importance of having an emergency fund. Do not downplay the importance of money. I know money is not everything. People say money is not everything. It's not everything, but it is important. And anyone that tries to downplay the importance of money, you should walk away from them, because it's important. It's important. Everything costs you. You have to pay for everything. If you call your doctor now because you need an appointment, they are going to ask you what's your insurance. So it's very, very important. Guys, this is my little nugget of wisdom today. If you are here for the first time and you like that video, please like, share, and also subscribe to this channel. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Tell me if you like these types of videos, and I will definitely make more for you. I will see you on the next one.